only for today.
Try to make it through my life in my way. There's you. I try to make it through these lies, and that's all I do. Just don't deny it. Don't try to fight this and deal with it, and that's just part of it. That's all they do. I'm getting buried in this place. I got no room, you're in my face. Don't say anything, just go away. If you were dead or still alive, I don't care. I don't care. Just go and leave this all behind. 'Cause I swear, I don't care.
Fingernails on the skin like the teeth of a shark. I'm inside.
In the chill of this air, I am painfully lost like a deer in the lights of an oncoming bus. For the thrill of your touch, I will shamefully lust as you tell me we're nothing but trouble. Hearts on fire tonight, feel my bones ignite. Feels like war, feels like war. Hearts on fire tonight, feel my bones ignite. Feels like war, feels like war. We gotta get it or we don't go down at all. We gotta get it or we don't go down at all. We gotta get it or we don't go down at all. Fail safe trigger, lockdown call, wipe a dry clean slate, quick sound the alarm. No escape from the truth and the weight of it all. I am caught in the web of a lie, and the picture of it all is that I'm running from the desire of the people to whom I belong. At the end of the day, you can tell me I'm wrong, cause you went to all of the trouble. Hearts on fire tonight, feel my bones ignite. Feels like war, feels like war. Hearts on fire tonight, feel my bones ignite. Feels like war, feels like war. We gotta get it or we don't go down at all. We gotta get it or we don't go down at all. We gotta get it or we don't go down at all. Hearts on fire tonight, feel my bones ignite. It feels like war, love feels like war. Hearts on fire tonight, feel my bones ignite. Feels like war, feels like war. Hearts on fire tonight, feel my bones ignite. Feels like war, feels like war. We gotta get it or we don't go down at all. We gotta get it or we don't go down at all. We gotta get it or we don't go down at all. Don't go down at all. Is this the end of love? Or just a slow start again? When's the day you start again? And when the hell does you get over it begin? I'm looking hard in the mirror, but I don't fit my skin. It's too much to take, it's too hard to break me from this element. Oh, from this moment on, I'm changing the way I feel. Yeah, from this moment on, it's time to get real. too long gone, but I still don't know where it starts to find me in my way. Still talk about you like it was yesterday, but you're long gone, I moved on, but you're long gone, you moved on. But you're long gone, you moved on. Dreams and your name on the marquee, and I can hold it up, but I hold it up hardly. Tired of hearing hell, but it's getting real dark. See, all you're sick in the bitterness of the lonely. All you overdose and you miles of cocaine. Every step, another step, you're walking on my dreams. Every breath, another breath, you're breathing when I breathe. So watch them all come, gotta watch the rest go. I'm married to the devil in the city of angels. So come all you wicked, tell the world of the empty. You know I need it all, so baby don't tempt me. I'm knocking on your door, nope, nobody sent me. Just checking all you bitches like I'm checking the check sheet. So put your hands on, load it or get soft. You can see God when I take my mask off. We're made from broken parts. We're broken from the start. In our hearts, they were beating in the dark. We're built from broken parts. The pain is your best friend, you love it, no question. Beating down the door is the face of projection. And once again, it's a tragedy ending. We never wanted more, we never needed your blessing. Who could give a fuck about a kid with a dream? Cause stories aren't told about the ones unseen. With the gleam in his eye, his middle finger to the sky. Crooked smile on his face, he doesn't think he can die. Grab a pick and an axe, cause we cry. Till the bottle attack and we die inside. So when you look in his eyes, what you see now? Murder the monster you made and watch him bleed out. We're in a life where it's kill or lose. Just cry, motherfucker, till you hear the truth. From under the street, through the gutters of you. Just cry, motherfucker, yeah, I'm talking to you. We're made from broken parts. We're broken from the start. In our hearts, they were beating in the dark. We're built from broken parts. We're made from broken parts. We're broken from the start. In our hearts, they were beating in the dark. We're built from broken parts. Hey kid, do I have your attention? I know the way you've been living. Life's so reckless, tragedy endless. Welcome to the family. Hey, there's something missing. Only time will alter your vision. Never in question, lethal injection. Welcome to the family. Not long ago, you find the answers were so crystal clear. Within a day, you find yourself living in constant fear. Can you look at yourself now? Can you look at yourself? You can't win. Welcome to the family. I try and help you with the things that can't be justified. I need to warn you that there is no way to rationalize. So have you figured it out now? So have you figured it out? You can't win this fight. In a way it seems there's no one to call when our thoughts are so numb and our feelings unsure. We all have emptiness inside, we all have answers to find. But you can't win this fight. You and all mankind, I lost my mind. Psychotic, when I get your attention, I won't be fine.
came to see. Sick of all the good guys saving the day.
Cause the feeling is here to stay. Everybody wants to be like me. The feeling is the one that you came to see. Sick of all the good guys saving the day. Cause the feeling always wins when the hero's away. And I'm here to stay. I'm the feeling. Yeah, the feeling always wins when the hero's away.
Your magic white rabbit has left its writing on the wall. We follow like Alice and just keep diving down the You can't fix a broken promise. All the ties have come undone. I will not be used to be better than abused. The reason why I choose to cut my losses. Your lies on the word. Your magic white rabbit, your white room straight down. but today you fell away. Now all I hold are the memories we barely made. I stood on the edge of your bridge until I felt the rain push me away. My confusion left me fast as the vertigo came. What I believed to be true, it was only a dream that lived in me. I just projected it over your beautiful screen. I self-medicated my way through this mess that we made, so I could say there was nothing but I waited. I
a wheel that breaks a butterfly. I cry the rain that fills the ocean wide. I tried to talk with God to no avail. I call him up in and out of nowhere. Said if you won't save me, please don't waste my time.
looking so weird. So weird. I don't need your Jaeger bombs. I think I can take it from here. From here. You gotta learn to leave when the party ends. 'Cause I don't really care what you tell your friends. Tell me again. You call me a bitch like it's a bad thing. You call me a freak, like that means something. Can't get your way, so you're angry. I think we know the rest, but get it off your chest. I don't give a shit. I love it when you call me a bitch. I think you hate me 'cause you want me. You only want what you can have. I'm just being who I wanna be, but you can't deal with that. You call me a bitch like it's a bad thing. You call me a freak, like that means something. Can't get your way, so you're so pissed on. I think we know the rest, but get it off your chest. I don't give a shit. I love it when you call me a bitch, like it's a bad thing. I'm on the train that's pulling us sick and twisted, making the most of the ride before we get arrested. We're all wasted and we're not going home tonight. so they don't look back. Ain't okay, I got no way to switch back.